you could introduce yourself.
My name is Scott Lyons and the principal of Heritage High School.
Does a signature have to be in cursive to be professional?
That's a great question. Print can oftentimes look the same among different people, and cursive does look different and has been used to verify whether or not a person has actually authorized something or not. However, in today's day and age, we are moving more towards digital signatures, which can be verified in different ways. So as long as there is a way for a digital signature to take place in all the areas needed for an authorization, I think that that's totally fine versus a cursive signature. But in the absence of that, a signature does give a way to detect fraud a little bit easier than a print.
Can you write in cursive?
I can write in cursive, yes.
What is your opinion on teaching cursive handwriting in schools?
Another great question, and have a multi answer to that one. I don't think it's necessarily, in today's digital age, we use computers to do most of our communication or phones to do texting, and that's how a lot of things happen today. When we're doing papers, we're typing them on a word processing computer application or what have you. So a lot less important than in the past. The only thing, and not maybe necessarily having to teach people how to write in cursive, but as people who were taught and forced to write in cursive, like when I grew up, are used to writing in cursive. And so just as long as a person who has not learned cursive can recognize cursive and can read it from somebody, as you know, if you look up an old historical document that's written in cursive and 30 years from now nobody can read it, that would lose a little part of history. So as long as it can be recognized, I don't think it really has to be taught to be able to actually write in cursive.
Is cursive handwriting really necessary in schools in real life?
Not necessary, no.
How often do you use cursive?
I use cursive actually almost every day. Every time I write is in cursive. If I'm writing notes to students because I'm unsure if they've learned cursive or not, I will usually write them in print. But any notes I take that are not on a computer, I'm always writing in cursive.
Thank you very much.
All right.
We were curious to see whether or not this elimination could affect them as they enter adulthood. We conducted research regarding the importance of the ability of reading and writing cursive, and we polled both students and teachers to determine how vital cursive handwriting truly is.
When we asked students if they use cursive handwriting, 0% said they used it often, the majority being 58% saying they used it sometimes. Another question asked was, does cursive have benefits? With 58% saying it does have benefits. When reading through the comments, many people said that they personally only use it for signing their names even when they were taught it.
Though it is not deemed necessary by Common Core, cursive handwriting has been proven to help children develop fine motor skills and connect them to the past through the reading and understanding of seminal documents such as the Declaration of Independence or the Constitution. Learning both print and cursive can also aid young students in developing a better comprehension of the alphabet and the English language, since they are writing more often. Finally, the distinct nature of letters in cursive allows them to be more easily distinguished by people with disabilities such as dyslexia.
Some of the teachers we polled could write in cursive. 67% said they could only use it some of the time, and 11% reported only using it for signatures. By definition, a signature does not have to be in cursive. It must simply be your name or another identifying mark. However, research has shown that the majority of adults believe a signature written in cursive is more professional than printed.
We have come to the conclusion that although cursive is a skill with many benefits, some schools may not want to include teaching cursive handwriting into their curriculum. If that is the case, we stress the importance of teaching students to read cursive and be able to write their own names as a cursive signature. In all, teaching cursive is a very controversial topic and will remain to be so as our digital technology writing develops.